So, as Joe Biden famously told a group of wealthy donors, nothing would fundamentally change once he was elected, and unfortunately, this extends to the U.S. empire continuing to try to extradite Julian Assange. It's fucking disgusting. I mean, Jesus Christ. Really, like, what, in terms of foreign policy, what has the Biden administration done that was any different than Trump? Serious question. If you think there's a difference, I would really love to hear what that is down below in the comment section. It's from Reuters. Biden admin plans to continue to seek extradition of WikiLeaks Assange. I mean, again, the only reason Julian Assange is being persecuted so much by the U.S. government because he exposed the crimes of the U.S. government. I mean, like that collateral murder video in Iraq, was it Iraq or Afghanistan? That those helicopter pilots gleefully murdering in cold blood all those people, including, I think, even a Reuters journalist, I think, and all of those other stuff that WikiLeaks and Julian Assange help expose. So fucking disgusting. I mean, just another example of just how fucking shitty Joe Biden is. I mean, the motherfucker said he would veto Medicare for all during a pandemic. Like, as Chomsky rightly has pointed out, we have two right-wing parties in the United States. A very far-right party in the Republican Party, and to a lesser extent, a right-wing party in the Democrats. I mean, look at this. President Joe Biden's admin plans to continue to seek to extradite WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange from the UK to the United States to face hacking conspiracy charges, the U.S. Justice Department said. What a... God, Biden is such a piece of shit. At least with Republicans, they don't really claim to be for the working class, and they're very overt with how just downright shitty and corporatist and warmongering they are. But Democrats like Joe Biden, they put, a shinier veneer on U.S. imperialism and white supremacy. Justice Department spokesman Mark Raimondi on Tuesday said the U.S. government will continue to challenge a British judge ruling last month that Assange should not be extradited to the U.S. because of the risk he would commit suicide. In January 4th ruling, the judge Vanessa Baratzer said, I find the mental condition of Mr. Assange is such that it would be oppressive to extradite him to the U.S., United States of America. A British judge set Friday as a deadline for the United States to appeal her ruling forbidding Assange's extradition. And so Biden administration and their Justice Department is appealing that ruling by that British judge. Raimondi said the United States will challenge Baratzer's ruling, will continue to seek his extradition. I mean, you got to be a really sick piece of shit to think Julian Assange should be persecuted for exposing the crimes of the U.S. empire and other, governments around the world. WikiLeaks drew fury from the U.S. Gov after publishing thousands of pages of once secret reports and documents generated by the American military and intelligence agencies, including detailed descriptions of CIA hacking capabilities. And then this is why the Democrats, I think, hate him. WikiLeaks also published emails hacked from Democrat Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign and a key advisor, which Clinton, I think that was the Podesta emails, right? Which Clinton and some of her supporters say was a factor in her election defeat to President Donald. No, it's because Hillary Clinton was so fucking horrible, she lost to a buffoon reality TV show host, i.e. Donald Trump. Debate over possible American moves to seek Assange's extradition from Britain first arose nearly a decade ago when Barack Obama served as president and Joe Biden his VP. Obama's Justice Department decided not to seek Assange's extradition. I mean, look at that. Like, Biden is to the right of Obama on this issue, and that is saying quite a bit because Obama was pretty right-wing himself and has said how much he looks up to fucking Ronald Reagan, who obviously is in hell for all the fucked up shit he did as president. Yeah. What WikiLeaks did was too similar to journalistic activities because he's a fucking journalist. I mean, goddamn. And he's charged under the fucking Espionage Act. He's not even a citizen in the United States. He's a citizen of Australia. You know, where the fuck is Australia standing up for Assange too, you know? Trump admin officials stepped up public criticism of Assange and WikiLeaks only weeks after taking office. Assange supporters have been pressing the Biden admin to drop charges against him during Biden's first 100 days in the White House. Obviously, it doesn't look like that shit's fucking happening. I mean, goddamn. Just another example of something that makes me disgusted to be a citizen of the United States. I mean, as MLK said, probably early mid-60s, my government, he's obviously talking about the U.S., is the biggest purveyor of violence in the world. It was very true then. It's even more true now. And people like Julian Assange and organizations like WikiLeaks that expose the crime and the violence of the U.S. empire are attacked viciously and reprimanded so harshly to set an example for people not to come forward when they, are, aware or have access to documents that show these crimes of the U.S. empire and other governments abroad. Not surprising, unfortunately, because Biden is so fucking shitty and right-wing and beholden to the military-industrial complex, Wall Street, Democratic Party, hackery, etc., but still very, very fucking disgusting nonetheless. Those are my thoughts. Leave yours down below. All power to the people. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. Peace. Much love.